All right, guys, Skip here with a movie review for you guys. It is for Rush, the new Ron Howard movie starring Chris Hemsworth and a ton of other people who I don't want to give away. Natalie Dormer for the main one because she's sexy and awesome and you see her naked. It's really good. Either way, that's not the important part about this movie. The important part about this movie is that it's based on the true story of Niki Lauda and James Hunt, who are two very, very famous Formula One drivers that raced in the 70s. Two very, very, very different people in terms of personality, in terms of just the way they live their lives. But the cool thing about it, and you see it throughout the entire movie, and it's something that kind of pushes the both of them, is they're very, very similar in what they want to do. And they're race car drivers, they're Formula One drivers, some of the most insane people in the world to this day. It's still an insane sport, an insane thing to do. These are cars that are at the time then and at the time now are technological masterpieces. They're just pushing the limits of everything. And this was a crazy time for Formula One in real life because it was just nuts dangerous. People, they even say it in the movie, you start a season with about 20 drivers and at least 2 of them are going to die every year. It's not that bad nowadays, which is kind of cool, but it's still very, very dangerous. And back then even more so. And they really, really touch on that. It's a huge thing that drives the story. It's a huge thing that drives the drivers. It's a huge thing that plays into it. And I mean, it's not really a spoiler because it happened in real life, but Niki Lauda ends up getting hurt, gets burned, and the whole, the best part about the movie is that he comes back. And it's a giant triumphant return. But both him and James Hunt are still in this crazy race for points to win the championship. Niki Lauda has already won the championship a bunch. James Hunt has not. And therein is the awesome plot that you get to watch. It's really, really cool. It's really, really fun. The sets, I don't want to say the sets, but everything they put into it, the costumes, the cars, the backgrounds, just everyone looks very period, very perfect, very within the time. Most of the cars are spot on perfect, and they do a pretty decent job of introducing you into the sport if you don't know anything about it. If you do know stuff about it, then you're like, oh, cool, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool, that's awesome. It's a cool little Easter egg. Oh my God, I know that, I know that, I know that person, I know this. It's really cool, but if you don't, totally just get immersed into it, which is fun. It's cool. They kind of show you it's not just Formula One. There's different levels. There's different people. There's ways to do it, how crazy expensive it is, the kind of lifestyle that surrounds it. It's very unique, and it's been going on for a while, since the 50s or 60s, and it has no signs of slowing down. So, biggest sport in the world finally gets an awesome, awesome movie that wasn't made in the 60s, and I highly recommend you guys go see this. Rush is entertaining. It's fast-paced. It has awesome love stories on 2 ends. It has Olivia Wilde, who's gorgeous in this movie. And like I said earlier, Natalie Dormer, and she's in it in the first 10 minutes, and you see a lot. It's great. She's perfect. Perfect. This movie was damn near perfect. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 Nerd Skulls. Go check it out. It's just an awesome flick.